Wow, so much happened this week. You don't want to miss this episode. Welcome, independent artists, musical storytellers, and innovative beatmakers. I'm Sanjay C, and in this episode of Music Year News, we're going to check out the latest Finisher Retro plugin that you have to try. An update on Expressive E's amazing Osmos synth, a brand new plugin from Heimbach for $9, the new $29 piano from Spitfire, and some excellent deals on Universal Audio, Audio-Technica headphones, and the Shure MV7 mic, all highly recommended by me. And I've got a freebie today based on the most iconic hardware. Let's get to the news. First up, let's get to the latest retro plugin called Finisher Retro. I've talked about plugins that give you a lo-fi vibe on my channel before. This one takes a little different approach to it. And honestly, if you don't make lo-fi music, I really think adding this kind of effect enhances your sound, makes it feel more real, natural, and less electronic. UJam's Finisher Retro plugin doesn't just give you knobs for adding vinyl crackling, hiss, distortion, etc. You actually get to choose some of the retro gear to get that exact retro sound, and then it gives you just the most relevant controls for it. Here's an example. Check out the Amati viola I added here. Now, if I want this to sound like it's being played on a 1960s Mellotron, I just select Meltronizer and done. You can see other cool settings they have categorized by year, which is awesome. I love the 4-track recorder setting. I use that on the piano. I increase the wear, and now you've got that instant 4-track sound. Now, depending on which preset you pick, you'll have different settings to tweak in this area. You even have modulation settings for certain presets as well. I think Finisher Retro takes the guesswork out of finding the right vintage sound. Finisher Retro is on sale for $69 right now. The link is in the description. Next up, big news. Expressive E has updated their rollout plan for Osmos, the keyboard, which is on the top of my wish list and has been since they announced it. For those of you who don't know, Osmos is a super expressive and playable synthesizer. It features a patented mechanism where the keypad responds polyphonically to pressure, aftertouch, and note bend. You can tap, press, apply vibrato to individual keys, shake, and strum this instrument. They're currently setting up the assembly line to make the Osmos, and they plan to launch production and the first shipments in mid-June of this year. I can't wait to get one, and I'll keep you updated on the rollout progress. Stay tuned. Hey, don't miss out on my tutorial series of videos. I released 2 in the past couple weeks. The first video has 5 tips for adding movement to your music. I recently watched a tutorial from The Weeknd's producer, and he applies those techniques to every song, every track in fact. In the other video, I give you tips on how to fix overlapping sounds in your mix. 5 quick fixes. Don't miss out, you can watch them here. Next up, Heimbach has released a new plugin with audio thing called Things Motor. It uses sidechaining to combine signals and then have them dance around each other like courting birds drunk on fermented cherries. Yes, that's how he describes it. It's based on a device from 1967 called the Crystal Palace, which combines up to 16 audio channels into one using a capacitor on a motor. You can use it on synths and even vocals. It's very creative. Way to go, Heimbach. Check out the full video on his channel, or you can buy it using the link below. Best of all, It's only $9 on sale right now. Hey, before we get to the $29 Spitfire piano, many of you post beats on YouTube and Instagram, and of course you may not have the video gear needed to make a flashy music video for it. So visualizers are a great way to keep your viewers engaged. I recently tested Videobolt, which is a great option. Videobolt is sponsoring this news report. The interface is super easy, no need to understand video editing at all. Videobolt offers some cool features including SoundCloud integration and customizations on the visuals. I'll add a link to Videobolt in the video description. Use the discount code SanjayC to get a discount on the service. Okay, here's a deal you don't see too often from Spitfire Audio. It's a piano for $29. And not just any piano, it's recorded from the iconic Mrs. Mills piano at Abbey Road Studio. That piano was used on tons of music in the 60s, including by the Beatles, yes, on Penny Lane, and with a little help from my friends. So it's got that vintage sound that's so recognizable from these old records. You get 5 presets and 4.6 gigabytes of total samples. The best part is the price, of course. All right, it's time for the poll of the week. Today, I want to know what's on your wish list this year for gear or plugins. What are you saving up for or hoping to get as a gift? Maybe that Osmos synth? That's on my wish list. Let me know in the comments below. Maybe I can help you find a deal. Okay, speaking of deals, I've got a few really good deals for you today. Zounds is clearing out a bunch of stuff and you can get some gear at a really good discount. But first up, there's something you all need now or will need in the future. It's the Samsung T7 Superfast external drive for all your samples and plugin libraries like Complete 13. It allows you to move your stuff externally and still have super fast access to it. It's dropped in price to $88 on Amazon for the 500 gigabyte version, so now's the time to buy it. Check out the link below. Next, Zounds has some amazing deals right now on warehouse resealed items. If you've been looking for a Universal Audio Apollo Solo interface, you can get it for $449. My favorite USB/XLR mic is now $229. That's the Shure MV7. It's just amazing. You can also get a deal on the Machine Plus and the Audio-Technica ATH M50X headphones. All these deals are in the video description, but make sure you select the warehouse price when you get onto the page. Last, Waves is having a flash sale on every CLA plugin in a bundle. You get all the CLA plugins, 13 of them, for $197 with the code Creative40. I use these plugins all the time and you've heard them on my channel before. Get the deal with the link in the video description. It's not gonna last long.
I'm back! I heard there was a really hot guy that took my place last week. Sounds like I missed a good one. No worries, I brought another good one. This week's featured beat is by Chemist. Chemist is from beautiful Denver, Colorado, here in the United States. He loves Native Instruments gear, and his favorite plugin is Omnisphere. Follow Chemist on Instagram, and if you'd like your music featured on Sanjay C News, simply follow and subscribe to Sanjay C, hashtag Sanjay C News, and just share your music so we can find you.
All right, we're getting close to the end and I can't let you leave without a freebie, of course. Today's freebie is awesome. It's a PULTEC style EQ for free. The PULTEC EQ is one of the most iconic hardware EQs of all time, and you can try it in plugin format with this freebie. Use the link below to get it. That's it for the news. Keep making the music you love, and I'll see you very soon.